Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Thursday, August 12th, 2010. This morning I wanted to take a look at the console, which is the workspace object in WebVelocity. To get to it, you come over here to the right and you see these three tabs. Console is the one I want. So I'm going to start typing something like myCounter, :1. And if I hit return, that assigns it. And you notice here I've got this thing assigned to 1. And now I can do something like myCounter, :myCounter plus 3. Hit return, and you notice it's got me the 4. Now that's not all that interesting. There's nothing to expand out. It turns out I've got a class in here called hello. So if I type hello and hit return, you notice that it gives me the class object itself, and I can expand that out, as opposed to doing hello new, which I can expand out to this. Notice it says a hello world.hello as opposed to this guy. So if I expand this out, you notice it's an instance with the decoration and so on, all the things that would be part of a Seaside component. Even though it's not displaying, it's giving me all those pieces. So you can see the way the console works. You can get all that detail. Now, why is this interesting? Well, it turns out that not only can you experiment with it like this, like a workspace, but let's go back over here. I've got my Hello World component, and we'll go ahead to the source code for this guy. And we'll come down to rendering, and we'll just go ahead and put a breakpoint in here. So over here to the right, you'll see that there's an enable and disable breakpoints. I'm going to enable one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and browse this. So browse Hello World. And you'll notice it doesn't render right off, and that's because the way they've changed things in Seaside 3, which is what we're using, I have to go in here, I have to bring this back over, go to the console, and you'll see there's a break here. So if I hit that, that's how I get to the debugger. And the interesting thing is the stack's there, the code's down here, and you can see where I am. But more interestingly, over here, I can see the self is this guy, the Hello World object, and I can expand that out. The receiver is the canvas, and the HTML object that came in as an argument, I can expand that out. So I have the full power of that workspace type console in here in the debugger, as well as just in experimentation mode. So I can send messages to these objects, I can change the state of things, and then I can go back and execute my code the way I normally would. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.